But as far as the fan goes, listen, I don't give too much thought. I deal with fans a lot. That's just the nature of being who I am. I don't get off into it. There were some racist things said in Minnesota. I also don't like giving these nobodies like moments to feel like they somebody, you know what I'm saying? So there were some racist things said. It ain't the first time you get in these environments and racist things are said. And because I'm gonna tell you what it is. Fans are privileged. They are privileged. And when I say they are privileged, they can pretty much say whatever they want.
No boundaries.
And if we say something back, we get in trouble. We lose money. We get fined. We all the punishment comes to us. And so I don't really get off into it. Like, the fans going to say what they're going to say. Yes, they were racist. Am I surprised in that place? No. I was very appreciative of Tim Connolly reached out to me. I woke up to a text from Tim Connolly the next morning, who's the president of the Timberwolves. Reached out immediately. Draymond, I'm sorry this happened to you. I saw Finchie's comments. I was appreciative of that. The way their organization handled it,
bless.
Thank you. I appreciated that. I saw A-Rod on the sideline. He said something about it. Listen, the way their organization responded, I'm very appreciative of. I'm not one to give a nobody a moment to be somebody. Your life's work didn't lead you to having that moment to be somebody. So it won't be given to you by me. The reason I made the angry black man statement was actually stemming from that. Whereas when we started that series in game one, and even since post-Rudy Gobert incident that happened, which, by the way, I was happy to play against Rudy Gobert in a series because respect is gained and earned or lost in a playoff series. And we've had our instances, and I was happy to stand face-to-face with the man and gain respect. Where there was an opportunity for respect to be earned, because I am a firm believer in respect is earned during playoff series. And he earned it. And so I was happy to have that moment. But in saying that, post-Rudy Gobert incident, the reception I've gotten in Minnesota has not been that bad, and as not near as bad as I actually thought it would be. So game one happens, and nothing, right? Like, the reception, and they booed a little bit. Not really. It wasn't hardly anything. And then we go into game two, and I get the bullshit tech. And number one, my shoulder hit Nas Reed's face, but if I'm bent down trying to make a pass and you're hovered above me and I lift up, my shoulder's gonna hit you in the face. That is just impossible not to, unless he is like translucent and my shoulder just like skims through his face without the physical presence. It is not. So I get the bullshit tech. And the reason I was upset is because I've gotten the same bullshit tech from Tony Brothers before. And
Tony Brothers is the worst, bro.
And to me, the reason I was so upset and why I said the angry black man is because from me getting that tech, which, by the way, Rudy Gobert elbowed Brandon Podziemski in his eye. He finished the season with a black eye, and they wouldn't review it. But then I get reviewed on this little thing, and it's a tech. And so, and then the reception in Minnesota, it goes to the roof. And that's when then the racist stuff happened. And so my thing is, you're gaslighting them. It's to make Draymond look like the angry black man and gaslight them. That's why I was so upset. It's because it's like, oh, here's the gaslighting, right? Like, they ain't on me like they could be, or you may want them to be, which brings excitement to series when we involve Draymond in these things. And so that's where the angry black man statement came from. And that's why I went on the tangent I went on. I was pissed off because it's like, yo, I haven't been dealing with this here but you're going to gaslight this situation to make me look like the angry, out of control black man. And quite frankly,
They just took that clip. Is that what they did?
the angry black man, I'm sorry, it just really, it don't work. And then you get like people on TV that want to break it down with no context, right? So for all the idiots that tried to break it down and had no context, stupid again, that's where it all stemmed from, though. It's like, yo, you're gaslighting them because nothing's going on with me, so let's gaslight them and make this a bigger deal than what it is. That's why I was pissed off about it. That's where the statement came from. And I still stand by that. Like, don't try to make me out to be the angry black man. I'm not. And by the way, don't gaslight them to then the things that I have to deal with, like from the gaslighting, it becomes way bigger than basketball, by the way, right? Because if I deal with those, right, I deal with those racing comments and I jump over that rail, then everybody got a problem.
Then everything,
you know what I'm saying? And so just don't gaslight. That was my whole point. That's where I stand. I still stand on those same 10. Don't nothing change for me. That's what it is.
You're not an angry black man. I know that. You're actually a really nice guy, dude. You're thoughtful. You were raised right. You know what I mean? You humble. Like, I don't think people really, like, know the true you. But on the court, you are kind of like crazy. Which I have to explain. To people. You come into the league to adapt a persona. And part of that persona is how you gain an advantage on how you play.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
For sure.
And a lot of times some guys fall into certain personas that they can't get out of. Being soft, being lazy. Oh, he don't care. Oh, he's quiet. Like how many quiet dudes be like, oh man, he's soft, he don't care. And then they snap out, he's like, oh, I know he was crazy. Like I know he was tough. So you have to have, like Dennis Rodman had a persona, and that persona worked for him.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not an angry black man.
No, I'm not. Hey, so we all make mistakes, but owning up is the right thing to do. You know Degree Cool Rush deodorant? Well, last year, they changed the formula, and it did not go well with their fans.
Degree's whole thing is it turns up the sweat and odor protection when you turn up the effort. And good thing it does, because Cool Rush fans really turned up the effort to bring back the original formula. One guy even started an online petition.
And Degree, listen, they admitted they effed up and are bringing the original Cool Rush scent back. And it's exactly how you remember it. Cool, crisp, and fresh. It's back in Walmart, Target, and other stores now for under $4.
There's a reason why it's been the #1 men's antiperspirant for the last decade. It's the same reason why people were not happy when it changed. So if you never tried it, it might be a good time to see what the fuss is about.
Head to your local Walmart or Target to try the OG Degree Cool Rush for yourself. And here's the thing, BD, it's funny because people will say, he is an angry black man, and then they show everything on a basketball court. And to be quite honest with you, I don't really give a damn whether they call it passion or not. I can care less what they call it.
Right.
But I'll be honest with you. I find it hilarious when I see somebody go on a tangent like, he is an angry black man, because look, and then they show shit on the basketball court. And I'm like, okay, you just showed me fucking someone up on a basketball court.
Great.
Guess
That's what I like to do.
Great. I have never once in my life told y'all that I will not fuck someone up on a basketball.
Right.
I absolutely will do that.
That's the first thing I'm going to tell somebody.
I will absolutely do that. We are competing for something. You're trying to take something from me that I'm trying to get. I want that thing at all costs.
Yes.
I will go to lengths, and being the winner that I am, that you probably won't go, which is why you don't win like I win in life and whatever it is that you do. That is who I am. So yes, 1,000%. But I find it very stupid when I see some media personalities go on a tangent and then they try to back up. He's an angry black man by stuff that goes on a basketball court in a job that's also entertainment. When I see people do that, I'm like, oh, yeah, you're an idiot because you took something that you saw on TV, that you saw in the game, and you thought, oh, I can tell you who this guy is. You're just as dumb as anyone else. And so, yes, for the dummy that tries to say he is an angry black man, look, he did this on a basketball.
And then show the highlight tape.
Like, on a basketball court, I'm sorry, that don't back up your claim. It just don't. You try to take that and make it out to be who Draymond Green is. That is who that basketball player is. You can't make that be me sitting right here. It don't work. It just don't work. You can try, you can continue, but it just doesn't work. It only proves that you are fooled by WWE. It only proves that you believe every rap lyric you hear. It only proves that you believe everything you see on the 10 o'clock news. You're naive.
You're too smart for your own good. That's your problem.
It boils down to
that's your fucking problem.
It only proves that you're naive.
Ron Artest. Ron Artest is the nicest person ever.
Bro,
that is my guy. That is my buddy. Right? Hey, dude,
meeting
he
Ron
will do
Artest
anything.
in person, bro. It's like
night and day.
It's almost catch you off guard, like
night and day. Night and day. Ben Wallace, night and day. Ben Wallace he will fucking body slam you on the court. Nicest guy, and it's like when you're on that court, it's war, it's battle. It's like people don't understand that. Like the game is physical. You getting hit by mistake. It's a lot of organic clumsiness. And you jock in for 3 or 4 inches of space, right? So you can have an advantage to make a shot, get a rebound, get a loose ball, set a pick. And so all that clumsiness, you need to be frustrated to play basketball. You need to have like a sense of frustration, a sense of anger, little sense of hate, right? A little sense of like you feel like they did something to you. All that got to be bottled up in order for you to go out there and play at an elite level. You got to have an agenda, right? That agenda has to be so real. And sometimes you got to make shit up.
Absolutely.
You got to make up a reason why you hate a dude.
100%.
You got to, right? And so
we was playing against Houston, and they got one of their security guys. Now, don't get me wrong. In the moment, I was pissed off because when the thing happened with Fred VanVleet, Houston, one of their security guys, he grabbed my arms. So when that whole thing was going on, who I was yelling at when I was yelling, and that was him.
Was that like, bro?
And I was telling him, bro, don't ever grab my arms, bro. Like, don't grab your guys. Don't grab my arms. Because by the way, my thing on that is, you grab my arms, and one of y'all guys start swinging on me. You ain't gonna then let me go to swing back. Like, so I'm just at a disadvantage.
Bro, that is elementary.
Like, don't grab me.
If you grab me and you on their side, you jumping me. I'm gonna automatically assume I'm getting jumped, man.
Absolutely. So it come back to Big John, our security team, like, yo, the security guy, they said something that he wanted to talk to me, and I was like, nah, fuck that. I don't want to talk to him. Like, don't grab me. By the way, I held on to that until after Game 7, and then I saw him after Game 7, and he was like, Dre, I was like, every game, I ran right past him, because when you're in the play, it's mental warfare, man. Like, everything, everybody, nah. So I'm like, straight face past him, I don't see you, don't want to talk, none of that. Whole series. I see him right after Game 7. He like, I'm like, man, what's up? He like, man, you know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, it's all love. I was like, but I wasn't about to say a word to you during that series. Nah, I was on that now. Like, and that's what it was.
That's what I'm saying,
that's
bro. You're a nice guy.
That's what it is. Like
that is an example of a nice guy. What do you think I would have did at game 7?
You still would have been trying to fight.
That would have been on him. I'd have been on him. Hey, bro.
You would have still been trying to fight.
I will catch you in the summer. Don't you ever put your hands on me, bro. Don't you ever grab me. When I see you in the summer doing security, I'm gonna arrest you. I'm gonna pin you up. I'm gonna make a citizen's arrest. Fuck around, touch me, man. Dude, I can't get like. That's what I'm saying. You're a good guy, bro. Like, some dudes don't let shit go. Like, I'm not gonna let things go. Steven Jackson is not gonna let shit go. But he's a good dude. Yeah. But being angry, shit, you gotta be angry out there on the floor. You have to be angry. You have to, it's an energy charge. It's almost like an advantage, right? Mm-hmm. And the more that you can start to wind that into like this peaceful moment of being like a true assassin where it matches your skill, it matches your basketball intellect, then you got a brand.
That part.
Because like Kobe Bryant, hate everybody, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Kobe Bryant was angry if you scored, if he didn't get the ball, if he didn't score. You know, it's like you get to that level of a Mamba or a Steph, right? These people, like, they're just as crazy and insane because all they're thinking about is cancellation. And they have the ability and the skill and the talent to annihilate you. So you have to be thinking like that to have all those things charge you up.
What's up, our fans? We got some great news. We're thrilled to announce that the new show merchandise is available. The site is now live, so you can check it out and grab your favorites. Go to the dgbdshow.com. That's the dgbdshow.com.
If you're watching on YouTube, there's a QR code on the screen that you can scan. You can click the link in the YouTube description. For all the listeners, head to Draymond Show on TikTok, IG, X, Facebook, and hit the website link in the bio to access the merch store. You know, we finally get some merch for the show, baby. We get the fans be able to rock the merch, rock the show, tap in with us.
I think these should be the shirts on the seats at the game.
Come on, let's do it. We need that.
Game 4, we need that Monday.
Come on, man.
Let's do it.
I'll be at the game. We can get that cracking.
We're excited to have all y'all represent the show. So go to the dgbdshow.com and get the new merch.